Hi guys, I've got loads to do today. Unfortunately it was nice and, well, yeah, now it's not. That noise you can hear is my inverter. I've still got no electrics here. We're holding at 13.4 volts, 13.3 now, if you can see that. But I need to get some heating in here, so what I'm thinking about doing is I've obviously moved this thing so I could get screws and stuff done there, if you can see that. That's because I've moved my CCTV cameras. I've moved them so they're higher. Let me show you. So I'll put that bit of wood there. I moved them so they're quite a bit higher. Ooh, grab. Of course, when I was moving things, did the one thing that everyone hates, and that's everyone has a screw box. Well, most people anyway. What happens is the screw box falls and it lands everywhere. Yeah, you're seeing that correctly. Everywhere. It's even outside. It's everywhere. So I'm thinking about maybe moving this thing over to the other shed, because I've cleared room in the other shed now as well. I'll show you that quickly. It doesn't look it, but let me turn that on quickly. Sort that door out. But there's tons of room down there. That's where the generator is now, so I need to sort that out. Quite a bit of it's neatened up in here, or I've neatened it up in here, so that's the plan. And the other plan is to put the generator in. What's that, guys? Put the generator in here and put it down there, hopefully, if it fits. And that's the plan anyway. I need to try and dry this out. It's getting to the point where it's just getting ridiculous now. So yeah, I tried running that heater on the lowest setting on that inverter and it just killed the inverter. Wasn't interested, so we'll get you set up and we'll start moving stuff around. I suppose that's the only thing we can do, so yeah, see you in a sec. Also, I forgot to mention is I'm hoping this pipe here is meant for hot water and stuff like that. You can see that. Just here. It's for cars and stuff. I'm hoping it will do for an exhaust for the generator, so I can just like put a hole outside and then just pop outside and whatnot and then exhaust excuse me, out of there. But yeah, I'll get you set up anyway. So sort of set up, sort of. I'm just gonna start moving things out. Fingers crossed it doesn't rain, because it's gonna suck if it does. So the sun's shining, so that's on the plus side. Over there. God, this thing's so damn heavy. this door very rarely gets opened, and I mean very rarely. Get some gloves on. Look at that. That's meant to be. Right. This will be fun. I'll turn that off now for a minute. It shouldn't affect you too much. If I get you kind of lined up a bit better. Might do. And you can have a good laugh. Because why not, eh? Is out, I think. It's going to fall over. I don't know why I still have it. It takes up so much room. Right, I'll go bring the generator over now, so I'll see you in a sec. My bad, I forgot to press record. It's in. Yeah, this is it will definitely get part of the structure of this shed. That's for sure. Now I've got some lighting. I'm trying to think. I need to drill the. Maybe so you can see me. I need to drill the hole through for the CCTV. I also need to blow all that stuff off because it's absolutely minging too. And we'll start the genning up, run the compressor up. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm struggling to get my words out today. Yeah, so I'll do that. Oh, heating. Can't forget about heating. I'll get the heating sorted as well. What I may do is I might tap in to the mains again. Let me go grab the wires and stuff. Then I'll tap in and stuff. I'll put a plug based on the end, like I did. So I'll be back in a second. I'm back. Air ambulance is just. How can I get you? Just in the air ambulance. Fly down there. So they're trying to land somewhere. I've had them circling around for quite a while now, so. Right. Let me zoom you out for this bit. Basically, just looking there, this is all that was to run the shed. This was just plugged in the other end, and well, I cut this at the wall. So I'm gonna peel this end off. And basically, just fit it all back in. 1 second, my son's outside. Right, let's try again. They like to come out here when I'm out here, but it's just way too muddy for them. Right, what was I doing? That's right, let's cut this wire down. Many of you have different ways of doing this. I tend to try and like cut down the middle a little bit. The Stanley blade would be easier, but then you stand the chance of cutting actually into the wire. Basically, if you can, I say if you can because it really is if you can. Just didn't work, but you can pull the outer layer off just by pulling it down, and it normally goes for as long as you want, like now. So. I don't know if I heard a bit of thunder then or not. Let's give you a zoom down. So basically just want to see whether the wires are long enough. So, as you can see, there will be. And it's starting to rain. And I need to cover up outside. That frickin'. Let me put it inside the shed quickly. I won't press stop because I don't have time. Got stuff inside so I can rain what it wants now. Right, so as you see, over here, I've got all the stuff that I need. My door's up at the window, as usual. Really need to do this slow for you guys. These things have like the cutters already on them for you. So it's easier, and it does have, I don't know if you can see that, it does have like the writing on it, but I tend to just guess. Right, I'm going to be turning the electric off now, because obviously I'm going to mess around with electric and they don't mix. So turn that off, turn the solar panels back off, unplug the difference is. That's the only source of power that's coming in, so that's now unplugged. Where's my screwdriver at? There it is. Right, so can you see? Let me zoom in some more. About there will do. I'd say. Oh, you're not going to stay there? Yeah. Right, so this side's neutral. So plug it in the neutral side. Like I said, this is all unplugged now, so this is dead. This is basically its own circuit. So what I'll do is I'll bend these wires over so they have a good grip. And do it up. Sorry, I'm giving you away here, am I? A little bit better? No, not really. And the reason I know this side's neutral is because you switch it on, it shows, oh, you can't even bloody see. What the hell am I talking about, man? You'll see an N there. Basically, M goes down into the blue bit. You still can't see, for frick's sakes, man. Let me zoom you out a bit. Blue one into this side here, goes down into that blue wire there, which connects to that bar there, which you can't see. Oh, I'm so sorry today, guys. Which connects to that bar there. This one's live, which then connects to this bus bar thing here, which then allows you to connect individual trip switches. So we'll do that one next. If you don't know anything whatsoever about electric, I would highly advise staying away from it. But if you've got some knowledge of like wiring an extension lead or something in, or I don't know, a plug on the end, then fine. But I've got quite a bit of knowledge from building my own place. I help do the wiring and stuff there, and all work sites I've been at as well. So as you can see here, it says, if you can see that, switch off before removing this cover. That's because when you remove this, it's all live here. So that's what that cover does, it protects you from that. And this last but not least, ground wire goes up to the ground like bar. I'm just going to get in your way a sec here, guys, because it's awkward with my left hand. I am, well, that's that there. I'll tell you what I've messed up on. I was meant to feed it through first. Never mind, I've showed you anyway. So, if I catch, I'll show you that I have got power back here, if it will reach. Because what I'll do is I'll plug it into there. So let me grab you. Just plugged into there. I'll switch this off. So that's off now. Switch this back on. Oh, can't see. Turn the light on. No power. So let me go ahead now and put the switch on. Put the light on. I see, we now have power. This one here, I do believe, is for the compressor, which is this cable here, which runs underneath. But that's what I used for the heater. So let me redo all this again, and then we'll be back. That's all wired in now, guys. Only took 5 minutes. I just had to run it back behind. That's what I had to do. So what I'll do is now we'll unravel the extension lead, because you don't want that raveled up when you've got so much current running through it, because you'll end up causing a fire. It's as simple as that. When you're pulling something heavy duty through, like a compressor or a welder for instance, you want to make sure you unravel all this, because it will get warm. So I'll close this door, and there's no point in me really talking because, well, the generator's noisy, and plus I've got to put the compressor on as well. So let's see how it copes with everything, you know, as it would normally. Is it going to be fuming in here? Yeah, because, well, pipe. Let me see if that pipe fits actually. Nice and muddy, as usual. Of course. Nope, can no longer reach it on now, so. Right, it seems this pipe is too small, so let me go grab the other pipe. As you can see, this pipe's quite a bit longer, but let's see if it fits, then we can always cut it down. Interesting. I need to open this door back up. Sorry if my ass is sticking up, guys. And the sun comes back out to play. Yeehaw. Jesus Christ. It's even bigger than this one. I mean, you can see the difference in sizes in them. Never thought it would be bigger than this. Okay. What to do now? Because I can't turn this the other way around because I won't be able to get to the sockets. I also can't put it the other side because I've got also loads of other stuff there. Any ideas? No? No, me neither. Don't know if I've got anything to stretch this out with. Not in here anyway. What a bummer. It's a shame. I seriously thought I was going to fit. I don't particularly want to be putting a smaller one in there because then you'll be reducing the amount it's powering. Because that will quite happily fit in there. I mean, we can try it. It seems to be okay, I think. I mean, that is really hot, but this pipe is meant to get really hot, so we can try it. We'll put a hole in the inside of the shed here to send the fumes out. So hot. Right, let's put a hole in the side here. I've got some actual bits here somewhere. Jeez. Oh, that might do. Yeah, pucker, that'll be spot on, that one. Now, of course, I've got to find my other bit. Of course I do. Oh, God, it's going to be buried underneath all this, isn't it? I keep thinking I keep hearing people outside, but I don't. So what, actually, I think about it, I don't know if I'm going to need the heat on this generator going. To live for that, I just need a new one of these. I think that's next on the good list. Sorry guys, close up of my ugliness. There it is. Came completely off. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me, man. It's not even that bit. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. What's going on here? Is it that bit or not? Right, apparently it's not that bit. Oh, I know what's going on here. I left a bit on, didn't I? Dickhead me here. I know, we'll try and get it off. This bit here comes off. And that makes it into the smaller bit then. Let's try this one. So awkward. Use the washer while I'm at it. Why the hell not, eh? Right, so apparently it wasn't done up tight enough, so let's try again. Holy crap, man. I'm gonna need pliers there and something there, so let me just quickly go in and do this. Instead of me piss assing around out here. Oh, can't find the off button. There it is. Right, got it. It's just that bit there. That's all I need to come off, and then that bit can go on. That's all. That's what it was. and that fits there just like that. Can you smell that? No? I can. Not working. Not working at friggin' hell, I almost swore then. Where's my gloves at? Over there. Apparently it gets hotter than it should do, so it needs to be another pan now. Let's see if I can set you up down there. As you can see, it's not actually burnt it, it's just no good for it. Now I'm going to start this Ginny back up and hopefully it won't pour smoke. So here we go. And what does my head in is you've got to put the choke on this thing every single time you want to start up. No idea. No. Well, you guys will see. still smoking. It sucks. It sucks, it sucks, it sucks. Very few minutes. This log. Whew. There's some air getting here. Oh, come on. Right there. Oh dear me. What to do, what to do. God, Jesus. The pipe is still red hot. Red hot.
Daddy!
Yes?
Mummy wants you back in quarters.
Alright. I better go and see what the missus wants. And might come back out and carry on doing what we're doing. I would have thought that would have worked, but apparently not. Well guys, I think that's it for day one. I just ran out of time. But I can say it was an epic fail today. But thanks for watching, you guys, anyway. Thanks to all the new subs as well. I'll try and do some more videos of my bounce castles and stuff like that for you as well. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.